What's up, everybody? Welcome to Mass Effect 2168, Belly of the Beast. So, last session was a little interesting with details you guys had come across, accomplishes that you had been successful with, monies made even, which is nice. It was another long conversation about purchasing of a ship. I thought that was fun. Maybe one day these conversations will lead to the actual purchase of a ship. So one day, don't worry, Frank, one day.
We're like America. There's two sides that are on very different sides of the argument.
Oh, there you go. Hey,
split down the middle.
Keeping
Except
it current. Keeping it like since 1776 current. Look at that. Look at that. In case you don't know, that was the when we.
I could actually guess that.
Hey, listen. I figured you just called that the period of disappointment. So
No,
I wasn't sure.
That a period I don't give a single fuck about.
I don't know what the British call that time.
Period of disappointment was 25th of November 1994 onwards.
All right. Well, there we go. There we go. Yeah,
wait, it wasn't 94.
Yeah, it was when he was born.
That was a very unimportant year.
It was very unimportant. Nothing happened in 1994. Nothing eventful whatsoever. Moving on. All right. So awesome. I know that we had finished up last session. You guys got away from the human area. You hid amongst the asteroid belt when you finally felt as though you were safe. You sent like a decoy out and whatnot. You went and searched an old wrecked ship. You found a whole bunch of stuff on that ship, including a nice suit of armor. Finally finished fixing that armor. Cattle has it on. As well as kind of like tweaking up everybody else's. Made your way back, traded in stuff, got monies. But, you know, other little things happened along the way. Currently, you were hired by the Blue Suns. You were looking for another job from them. And they had given you a mission to hunt down a Volus gentleman on a ship that Tremy, your pilot, was like, ha! No way in hell will we succeed in that one. You guys think that this Volus is the Volus of the Blue Suns that you just recently met. And there's some sort of power struggle between the two sides. Let's find out. So how is it you guys want? Because currently that's your mission. That's where things stands. The only people that know about it are Cattle and is it Atre? Right. And you have not spoken to Winnie or Crack yet. You just made your way back to the ship. Here you are. Oh, Tremy knows. Cattle,
yeah,
I imagine you call
I
a
just
team
discussed
meeting.
with her. Yeah. While I'm doing that, I would like to send out two messages. One is the thing that I discussed with you briefly before.
Absolutely.
And the other one is reaching out to our Blue Suns contact.
Sure.
That was last known to be the Volus guy.
Okay.
After he was like, oh yeah, we're super concerned about you. And I'm just gonna ping him a very quick message that goes like... Let me look up his name. No, I'm basically just looking up his name in my notes.
We didn't get the name of the Volus.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we did.
We got the name of our target.
Oh, the target. Because the I remember.
And you guys assumed it was the same person.
I never assumed it was the same person.
Fair.
I did.
Thanks for telling me, but I didn't.
All he knows about asses, so.
Right, I am sending him a message asking whether his name happens to be Hinktar of the Tovuan clan.
Sure, so more or less you're just sending it out to the person of the Blue Suns that you've been in contact with and asking if that is who he is. Okay, awesome. We will get
I called
you...
a team meeting.
Do you... Yeah, so you more or less... Because you know that those responses come late, you call for the meeting without your response. And just do me one quick little favor. You are going to roll me your connect check for the other one that we had discussed. I'm going to give you a +1 because of the circumstances of what it is that you're rolling. So it's going to be a connect charisma with a +1 or a connect intelligence, connect wisdom. Your choice. I'm pretty sure you want charisma.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you do have 4 points in your pool of luck. Oh, but
don't need it.
Oh! Oh! Oh, look at this 6 right on Ollie's face. All right, cool. So you definitely make a good connection. We'll get to that shortly. Go ahead. Call a team meeting. Oh, quick question. When you guys call team meetings, like if it's a team meeting with something important, do you like do something courteous, like put on like a kettle for tea or something like that, or do you just kind of like everybody come here, or you say, okay guys, I got crumpets. You know what I mean? I've got little like
You don't know what a crumpet
pastries.
is.
I don't. I got little like pastries. I could Google it, but I got little
I
pastries.
can't describe a crumpet, but I did order some crumpet.
No, we just have high tea. You know.
Okay. There you go.
No, because we can't do that because two of the people can't eat.
Two different
Same
teas.
foods
Two
over.
different
Look,
teas.
We have
that's
two different
fine.
teas.
Two different
That
teas.
seems like too much hassle.
Listen, like you want an English breakfast tea. I want a green tea. You know, she wants an Earl Grey tea, and he drinks chamomile. So
Chamomile.
who drinks
Lady
chamomile?
Earl Grey. It's delicious.
But go ahead.
I mean, Woody will make tea.
Nah,
That sounds nice.
I'd slurp through a straw.
Well, yeah, I have little attachments that go into everything.
Emergency induction port.
Okay. Anyways, go ahead. Lead the way.
Right. I have stitches in my face, so I'm not going to talk too much. That's why if I, smile and it's only like this side of my face hurts when I laugh. It's been
I was
horrible.
just about to say, I don't remember cattle getting shot in the face.
No, I
No,
got
I was
attacked by the
talking about
dentist
you
again
in
last
the
week.
future.
Not cattle.
Yeah,
There was a disconnect in my brain for a second there.
they got me good this time. But anyway, I called the team meeting. I'm just sitting in the common room, just behind the table. It's like, take a seat. We've got something to discuss.
Everyone sits. Even
I put the
Christ.
I'm gonna listen and eat my oatmeal.
I put the data on the table. We're contracted by the Blue Suns to assassinate a certain Volus. My suspicion is that it's the Volus that we encountered earlier that paid us a crap ton of money. And I imagine Tremilia's also invited in here because, she's part of the team.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Tremilia here assured me that the vessel they're flying is something we have no way in hell of ever taking on in a fight, even if we have the advantage of surprise and they happen to be half destroyed from another attack. I thought you all should be aware of that.
Did she posit an alternative course of action when she was telling us that it wouldn't be possible?
I mean, she's
Looked
sitting
at,
right there. I did raise the point to her that it is not my intention to go and actually fight them.
Oh, thank God. Oh, I won't lie. I honestly, you are a little thick-headed sometimes, and you think that all of your ideas are great. I was really afraid that we were going to go through with this, says Trevi.
Why would we not go through with this?
Oh, I'll leave the details to you, Cattle.
I don't remember all the things, but yeah, they've got fighter escorts. They're basically independent from the mothership. They don't need to, tuck back in to jump. They're built for speed, so there's no way in hell with this glorious scrapper that we would ever catch them.
Well, then why
They're
do
also
we need to
manned
fight
by
the ship?
Turians, probably.
That wouldn't be surprising. But why do we need to attack the ship?
Because we need to kill one Volus that is on board. We need to make sure he doesn't reach Omega.
He's leaving Omega, isn't he?
He's heading to Omega, I think. Or leaving.
thought he
I
was
don't know.
leaving.
Either way, he needs to die.
Kind of important. Yeah.
I think he has to reach it. I'm not sure.
No,
First,
he's not in Citadel space currently. He's near Omega, and it's one of those things where you're going to have to find him out where he's kind of like... So he'll be around Omega, sometimes at the station, sometimes not. You imagine
Okay,
because
so
he's lying
he's
low.
just in that area and we
That
don't
area.
even know. Okay.
Well, yeah, but coordinates have been sent to where his roundabouts are and stuff like that. So,
No,
it wasn't,
yeah, it's-
it was bundled up. It wasn't like, go fuck off. So,
Yeah, I just thought we knew if he was leaving or going either way, because that would be good for plans. But we just don't, which is rip. Well then, if he does dock at Omega, then we can really do the assassination there. I see no issue with that. If he intends to be somewhere else, there is problems. I know that we briefly talked about the potential of boarding their ship, but that would require great feats of communication and negotiation.
Craig kind of just, shuffles up a bit in his seat. Why are we killing this guy anyways? Are
Because
we
the Blue
trusting
Suns
the
will kill
baddie?
us if we don't.
He just looks blankly at Kettle. Yeah. Are we sure that this isn't the guy from the Blue Suns that just paid us?
Yeah, I figured you were gonna
Why
say
are
something
we
like that.
trusting the baddie over this guy? You know, the one that we know has money. Was there anybody else at this meeting? Or is he a
It was literally
rogue
just a grumpy
element?
Batarian. Anyway,
So, Crack shrugs.
because I share your insecurities about who this certain
Ding,
Volas
ding,
might be.
bling. And like you see like an incoming message on your Omnitool.
You've got mail.
Yeah. Oh.
You got cracks.
Oh no, no. See a doctor immediately. So, anyways, because you see that you have incoming message, kind of like as you continue speaking, you click on the message and open it up. You open it up and it says, "That is your target. Eliminate your target and stop trying to be smart."
I don't really want to kill people.
Yeah,
I'll do what
well,
I can on the ship and I'll defend you guys if you need it, but I'm not gonna assassinate anyone for you.
wasn't my suggestion we should go back to the Blue Suns and see if they have a job for us. And now that we've accepted the job,
But the plan was just to grab someone and have them on the ship, guys.
yes, because the Blue Suns are known as a passenger line.
Yeah, they are, though.
Oh dear. Well, I tried pinging the contact that we got from earlier. They saw through it.
And it looks like we're doing this job.
So we're being hired by the Blue Suns to go and hunt down and kill somebody that really can't hunt down. Probably easy to kill once you get your hands on him through, the incredibly advanced, extremely fast, and designed for nothing but running away ship and all of the fighters that are designed to protect it, besides the personal bodyguards that he probably has, as well as the mass field enhancer that he likely wears.
Being very negative right now.
But he's extremely wealthy. Maybe we don't have to kill him. Maybe we can offer our services to him instead, but likely he'll see through that and think we're trying to kill him and have us killed anyways.
Making an enemy of the entire Blue Suns is extremely against the entire purpose of
Oh,
taking this
the
job
Blue
in the
Suns
first
don't
place.
work like that. It's never an entire group. Do you know who runs the Blue Suns? I certainly don't. Usually it's a regional thing. You'll piss off the group that runs the Citadel area. I'll agree it's a powerful one, but still not the biggest group of the Blue Suns. Besides, didn't you say that you were friends with the Eclipse? Tremby says, turning over to Winnie.
One job, didn't do it. Not sure if we're still friends.
Well, maybe we can go to the Eclipse with this information and maybe they can do something with it?
Sure.
Seems like an unwise course of action. It makes more sense to do if you are so afraid of taking on this challenge, which has been the only thing you've been talking about since getting on the ship, is having a worthy challenge. Then
She
you
like
can-
is it reels back from that, like conversationally reels back from that, like whoa. But go ahead, Ollie.
then it would be wiser to start communications with this gentleman that we're intended to hunt, if they are a member of the Blue Suns and a separate sect, more or less. But Cadel tried to communicate with him, and it was either intercepted or he is knowing of the plan.
I just tried to reach out to the number we've previously had, and that was the we assumed to be the Volas. It could have been one of his henchmen.
It's just like a contact line.
Pretty
Whoever has
much.
the phone.
You made the argument with me before that killing the human was to protect ourselves. This is just hunting down somebody and murdering them.
This is work.
Besides,
It's murder.
I have no problem with killing humans. They're disgusting and honestly should be wiped from the galaxy, or at least put to good use, repairing worlds for others that deserve it. But a Volus, I mean, sure, if we know that he's some sort of crime lord and he's done enough, atrocities that he deserves to be executed, okay, sure, that's fine. I'll take a payday to wipe some scum off the grounds, but the idea of killing somebody that might not be, doesn't sit well with my sensibilities.
Is this group suddenly growing a conscience?
No, this group's always had a conscience.
Entourage had a conscience and now it doesn't. Everyone
welcome.
suddenly flips.
I'm not gonna help you kill somebody. I'm sorry. I'll manage your engines, but that's as far as I'll go with this.
Hey, Winnie, but what if he's actually an evil person?
That's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, so Winnie and I, we're on the same page. If he's a bad guy, I'll pull the trigger, I'll line up the shot, I'll do everything. If he's not, I'll fly the ship and help you out.
How'd you possibly find out that information, Tremilia?
That's Cattle's job.
I was about to say, I was literally going to ask you, like, can I do an extranet search for this one Volus, Hector of the Tovuan clan?
Sure.
And, like, Wiki or something. Give me his bio.
Absolutely.
You want to go a little deeper than Wiki.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, you most certainly can go and do a search and find out what you can of that person.
I'll nod at that.
It's gonna be decryption, of course.
Say if we're heading to Omega anyway, and it's
Oh, it's a decryption?
Yeah, because you're going to be going on and doing like a big. You can do
Oh,
decryption
fuck yeah.
or connect, but
Suck it.
I would rather not suck anything.
standing right now. The stand.
It's not what you were saying in the
You're gonna need
pre-stream.
a stool.
All right. All right, moving on. This stream is not getting any better. So you so
This is gonna be so
Extended
painful to
phone.
stream.
yeah, Jesus. All right, so
Time for penis on this stream. It's
we're
just
gonna
time
have you
to
do that search
sexual.
after the conversation's over. So you see that you did well, but you're gonna have to have time to do some research, right? So I'm sorry, Ollie, you were in the middle of saying something.
Well, I was gonna say if this seems fruitless, then Omega would be the perfect place to search for more information. If we're going to be there, either way, starting place for the hunt.
Okay.
I
So-
managed to find some information, but you need to give me some time to actually sift through it first. He's just been like all off the fly while they're like having their conversation.
So the important thing to note is that what you're going to find off the extranet is generally going to be more easily accessible information. But I mean, in a world where there are there's cameras everywhere, there's recorders everywhere, where there's the extranet everywhere. People don't just like throw everything up there. You know what I mean? It's not like our current society where the internet is still in its its embryonic state, never mind infancy. You know what I mean? And a thing like that, people understands the significance of person to person conversations. So word of mouth is still an important way of gathering information, right? So moving on. You do kind of like adjourn this meeting here with actually we never even heard Crax's opinion, but do we just kind of leave it alone without pestering Crax?
I mean, Krax is invited. He's sitting there. I assume he's on board with it.
No,
Right,
he's not.
fast.
Wow.
Crax asked, "Do we even know if this is the same one that paid us?" He doesn't trust the Batarian. That was.
I don't trust the Batarian either. That's why I'm going to continue looking whether it's the guy or not.
Basically, he doesn't like.
Don't worry about that. Leave that to me.
Okay,
He
so
likes the rich fellows.
So you're going to more or less adjourn this meeting with two people saying, we'll help if given certain circumstances. One person saying, I'm really not a fan of this whatsoever, but I have not told you no yet. And one person just kind of staring at you like, Grass.
Like, I don't really want to do this, but I will.
Yeah.
I like how this group came to me. It's like, yeah, let's go to the Blue Suns. We'll go do a passenger job. Now we're stuck killing someone. Oh yeah, we don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, like our plan was we were going to grab someone, be a private shuttle.
Yeah. Well, it's funny
Done.
because
That was our original plan.
passenger job was never directly requested, and so they totally took advantage of the situation. And you
I
guys
know,
are like, "Fuck."
I did notice that, and I was like, oh dear.
But that's okay. That's okay. So you go and you're just going to
I'm
spend some
cool
time in
with
the extranet searching. Everybody else is doing whatever it is that they do to make themselves happy, and you're on the extranet searching. So while you're there checking that out, and you spend, we'll say, better part of a day searching to find out the information you can, you do eventually find out who he was. So his name again, please. Please.
Hector of the Tavuan clan.
Mm-hmm.
I have made notes.
Yep, absolutely. So Hiktar of the Tavuan clan, he was always part of the Tavuan clan being a wealthier clan and so on and so forth. They actually were amongst the first Volus to have dealings with the humans when the humans came to the galactic space. They actually spent a lot of time specifically with Exogeny Corp. And the reason why they did is because Exogeny was the corporation that developed and develops, illegally mind you, the, what's it called? Omnigel.
Medigel?
Yeah, the Medigel, thank you. Which again is illegal, so there's stuff there. But what you also find out is he wasn't the only person that wasn't the only Volus there. It was actually a union of 3 different clans that worked together to be there. So it was him that had done it. And then there was also Bunkmar.
Yeah.
Of the
Okay.
Weendan clan.
Very interesting names. Go ahead.
Yep. And then there was Bunk Mat
Sure.
of the Filian clan. And so those 3 people actually were working together with them. Now, you had rolled so well with your 13. I'm actually going to give you a little bit more information. They also happen to be on at the Exogeny Corp when a little incident happens. They actually had a small incident where some of their employees actually stole one of their vessels and tried to get away. Luckily, the Alliance military were able to go and were able to stop them from their endeavor of stealing the ship and flying off to wherever they're going to. Later on, there was an Alliance mission to kind of like further investigate this. The details of the mission are sadly locked away. You can't find out what they are outside of maybe Alliance or other sources of information. But whatever the mission was, it's judged to have been successful enough that a relationship was able to form between these 3 Volus clans and the Alliance, and they've done some dealings moving forward.
How convenient.
Yeah. So that's what you're able to kind of find out on the extranet. And then there's, details about their clans and kind of like what it is they truck and whatnot. And but again, the details of that mission are completely locked out. You can't find that at least here. And what it is the clans move, honestly, you find nothing nefarious about it whatsoever. Nothing seems like, oh, this is noteworthy. Since then, in the years since that passed, that was about 4 years ago, all 3 clans, starting about 2.5 years ago, about 3 years ago, have been doing even better and have been doing extremely well for themselves and have been making a lot of money. It's believed because of the union that they've had with the humans, with the Alliance military. But again, information about further alliance, dealings that they had, so on and so forth, all that stuff is, you can't acquire it where you are. All that stuff isn't there.
All right. I make sure that I'll inform Entourage about this at least.
Mm-hmm.
I tell Cracks that I don't know yet about the guy. We're going to find out more information on Omega. And pretty much the exact same thing to Winnie and Tremilia. Like, we're going to find out more stuff on Omega, probably.
Yeah, I'll suggest that we can look more into this on Omega, and if we don't want to cause an entire mutiny on our small crew, perhaps looking into ways to work with these rules against potential assassination would be more beneficial, although I will posit the inherent risks of going against a deal, not to mention the outright
To be
sin of-
fair, there's risks going to kill him. There's risks going to not kill him. It's just we're in it either way.
My job is to try and lower the risk of your own death.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing all my life.
It's a duty I'm going to try and take seriously.
I appreciate that.
Sorry, my wife just texted me pictures of Maui's ore and of Moana's amulet, and I'm like, yep, gotta get that. Yep, it's Christmas, gotta get it.
That would be that, or the fish hook would look
Yeah.
real good, like mounted on a wall.
Well, so not the fish hook, but like the ore that they use and that, like, she hits him with and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm like, yep, get it. Yep,
Someone made like a
awesome.
really cool prop fish hook that like glows and everything.
Oh, that
with
sounds
runes.
cool.
I'll send to you in a second. Yeah.
All right. So, anyways,